Now, as dog owners, you may have seen the situation where someone calls their dog at the park and they come in just far enough so that their owner can't reach them. The key to understanding what's going on here is that sometimes we think our dog is seeing this.
Come to me, friend, as you've done before, so I can attach your walkie wire and keep you safe.
When actually they're seeing this.
The party is over.
Pooch. Today I'm going to teach you how to teach your dog to come back so that they love getting to you. I'm Ken Steep, and welcome back to McCann Dogs. We train over 500 dogs every single week at our training facility, so if this is your first time on our YouTube channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button so that I can help you to have a well-behaved four-legged family member. The first thing I want to talk about is a very simple exercise, and it's taking your dog's collar. You want to build a lot of value for your dog allowing you to take their collar, and it's really easy to practice. When your dog's sitting really close, you're going to reach out and gently take their collar. At the moment that you've got control of their collar, you're going to say yes, and then reward them. It's really important that it happens in that order, that you're reaching out, you take control of your dog's collar, that's the moment that you yes, and then you reward them. And this is a really simple exercise. You can do it, even when you're hanging out on the couch, you can gently take their collar, yes, and then reward your dog. But it's really important, especially in an emergent scenario, for you to be able to take your dog's collar and for them to know that's a really rewarding thing. Something else that's really helpful is creating a reward zone for your dog that's really close to you. Now, so often people will reach out, step into their dog, reach way out to reward them, thinking that they've done a great job. But what you want to do is build this hot zone, build this really rewarding zone around your body that's really, really close. Something that we'll do with our dogs is basically reward them with our knuckles touching our legs, rewarding them in so close that they're almost touching us. That way, in an emergent scenario, I can quickly take up my dog, and I know that they understand that the most valuable position around me is really, really close to me. This is also going to be really helpful for you as you're teaching your dog to remain there when you clip on their leash. So make sure when you reward your dog for coming in that you reward them really close to your body. Along the same lines, use motion away from your dog to build drive and value for moving toward you. If your dog sits, just within arm's reach of you, move backward. Make them work a little bit harder to get that reward. It's a really great way for them to understand that they need to work. It's their responsibility to get all the way to you for them to get a payout, for them to get some sort of reward. So as you're teaching your dog to come back, make sure that you're moving away from them as you're working on the ending of this exercise. Now, while you're working on your recall with your dog, it's really important that you always have a long line on them, or you always have a leash. And when you do have that leash on them, you can practice things and make it a little bit more like a real life scenario. So one thing I want you to practice with your dog is having them sit in front at the end of the recall. When they get into you, ask them to sit. Rather than when they get into you, quickly reaching out and trying to take control of them, get them to work a little bit harder. It's sort of like the last exercise that I talked about. Put the onus on them, the responsibilities on them to work a little bit more before they get rewarded. So I might bring our dog in nice and close, ask them to sit, and then I'll reward them 3, 4, maybe 5 times, but it's really important that they know to remain in that sitting position. That way, in that real life scenario, when you call them back to you, whether it's in a busy dog park or maybe it's in a wide open field, once they get to you, they do need to sit under control, and they do need to be conscious and aware of their responsibility, the responsibility to sit calmly in front of you before they get rewarded. And they don't feel like they're being grabbed or snatched as they come in. It's really a gratifying experience because the longer they sit there, the more they're rewarded. To add on to that, I'll practice clipping our leash on and off the dog several times while they maintain that sit. Now, as I mentioned before, I always want to have a line on my dog just in case they make a mistake and they put themselves in a dangerous scenario. So in this case, I'd have a long line attached or maybe a second leash attached to a dog and have them in nice and close, rewarding them for that great sit in front. And I'll just simply clip the leash on and clip another leash off, so that they can hear that sound. Sometimes dogs get really excited when they hear the snap of the leash and they know that they've got some freedom, but really work with your dog. Get them to understand that they're going to get some great rewards, whether that leash is clipping on or off, if they maintain that sitting position. Really building your dog's understanding of the ending of that recall is going to be really helpful for all parts of the recall. Having them know that it's really rewarding, really gratifying to be sitting in front, under control, being rewarded at the end of the exercise is going to help all all parts of your recall. If you're looking to work on some of the other parts of your recall, I've created a playlist just for you, so click the link beside me. If this is your first time on the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We publish new videos every single week to help you to have a well-behaved four-legged family member. On that note, I'm Ken. Happy training.